Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Gareth and this is Book Songs and Other Magic, and I thought I'd just put up a really quick response to a video that my friend MJ at Reading This Life put up about how they felt a little bit of a wobble with the enthusiasm for the videos because they did this awesome thing on a Sunday where they recommend new booktubers and get us to check them out, subscribe to them, bulk up their subscriber and get them enthusiastic themselves because of getting some attention, all that sort of stuff. It's a fantastic idea. She's been doing it for ages and it's a really lovely thing. And in the process of doing that, she discovered these people that just, their subs skyrocketed really quickly, and it was a bit of a oh moment for her because, you know, we put all this time and effort into what we're doing and we want it to be appreciated, and we do hope that it's working, and if it's not working, then clearly sometimes we might feel a little bit like, why am I doing this? So that was that moment there. So I wanted to respond to that video because obviously a lot of people that watch this will know MJ Reading This Life. We love her channel. She's fantastic at what she does, and there's no reason for her to feel like she's not doing something well enough. And certainly, you know, comparing yourself to other people is the recipe for disaster. I think that a lot of people have said that. You hear that a lot. It's absolutely true. Don't compare yourself to other people. But it is inevitable in sometimes because you'll go onto someone's channel and you'll see that they are so successful and you're like, oh, what am I doing wrong? So it is inevitable sometimes, but it's definitely something you should try and actively avoid doing. And I just wanted to compare it to something that's just happened to me today. So I decided to restart the staff choir that I used to run here in this. So I'm a teacher at this college. This is my music room, my main room, and it's difficult because the people that used to come were so pleased and excited that I said I was going to start it again, and it makes a huge difference to their well-being and their, to finish a day by singing together and just chilling out and catching up, and people get a chance for people to just say, oh, how are you, and all that, and then we do some singing. It's great. It's a very chilled thing. It's not pressured at all. We're not intending to perform anywhere necessarily. So all that kind of stuff is very chilled, and it's really good for their soul. Singing's great for you, by the way. If you that's medically proven that singing's really good for you. So anyway, there were people that were really excited about it, but not a lot of people turned up today, and it's because it's just like a fluke thing that they couldn't turn up today. Some people didn't know when it was, and it was like messages weren't getting through or whatever, or they only just found out about it because they'd been away and things like that. But the point is, you keep the faith. If you know it's a good thing, if you know you're enjoying it and you know you can do it, you keep the faith. You keep doing it knowing that there's a good thing that will come out of it. And I think that sometimes if you get a little wobble, you keep going. And I know that the people that used to go to the staff choir really valued it. And I know that I shouldn't dwell on the fact that this week it was a bit of a stalled restart, a bit of a stalled reset. And we'll sort that out. I've sent out a message saying, is there a better day for people in the week? Because, some people couldn't make it because of the particular day of the week I chose and that kind of thing. And then, we can look at it. Same as if I've done some videos on my channel that have had not great views, and I've looked at it and thought, well, what does that mean? Is it that particular content is not particularly popular? And if it is, do I still want to do it? And there are cases where I still wanted to do it because I wanted to put it on my channel. Like my film reviews don't get much attention, and like the library tour I've been doing recently, that's had varying degrees of success, and I just think, well, I've filmed them now, and some people are appreciating it, and that's the point. I think that's the big point. It's the really reason why I set this camera up, is because it's all about whether some people are appreciating it. So going back to this idea of comparing yourself to other channels where there's thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people watching it, but then if you're really adding to somebody's day, there's a smaller number of people, but you're making a huge difference to them. That's important. and those people aren't necessarily getting that from another channel that's really successful, you're making that difference, and you're having that effect on someone, and that's really important. That is more important than anything. So that's the point. That I know that if, say, when we start up this choir again, we get like about a dozen people, or even if we get 8 people, that for those 8 people, for those 12 people, you make a huge difference their day. So it's not about having lofty ambitions to have 30 or 40 people in this choir. It's about having a facility to make someone's day better. And MJ at Reading This Life makes people's day better, and BookTube in general makes people's day better. And I think that's the point. That's the crucial point. And that's something to kind of always remind yourself, I think, if you do get a bit of a wobble. All right, that's my thought. Stay curious, everyone. Thanks a lot. Bye.